Welcome to a kind of different video on this channel, because I mainly post only music, but this one is going to be related to music, but a bit of a different one, because I think this is the first time on this channel that I actually have my voice in a video. I mean, technically the second, because this song has my voice at the beginning. I'll get to that as well, but I just wanted to make a video show how I do a remix, in case of I don't know, maybe anyone wonders how I do remixes or songs. But it's a bit different about songs, because first of all, I don't really do songs. It's a lot harder to do songs from scratch, because you have to get the ideas, the themes, all of that. With the remixes, you basically have the song already. You just do it your way, basically. So most of the time, I just search MIDI files for remixes, and very rarely, if I find any, I search project files for FL Studio. This is FL Studio last version, and usually I use MIDI files, or I just put the notes by myself, or convert MP3 to MIDI. It's more complicated. When I do a remix, I just prefer to find a MIDI file, because it's a lot quicker to do this. I think this remix took me took us like 5 or 6 hours, something like this. I know it could have been a lot better, like anything on this earth. I don't know, I kind of like it how it is, even though there's still some imperfections. We are humans, and we do mistakes. First of all, this was one of the most annoying parts, because I didn't know how to do the drums. At first I tried to do something different in the original song, then I just abandoned that idea and just kind of tried to replicate the drums from the original song, and I did this. Then I added the claps or snares. Then I added some rides. This is kind of simple. And then the bass. Which one was the bass? It is bass. I just doubled the notes from the original, because in the original I feel it's like, oh no, I doubled. I think I doubled the notes and then put one high. Yeah. So that's the bass. This is the piano. This is the main melody. And most of them are from FL Studio. I mean, this one is free. Is I don't know where I got it from Gumroad. I don't know. I found it. It's free, and the bass is from Flex. I forgot which one. Tempted Bass Finger. This one. I usually use this when it's about acoustic bass. And then the things about the trumpets, I always find it hard to make MIDI trumpets sound good, and I kind of found a cool plugin that's this one is free as well, Rhapsody, which is a bit annoying, because usually if I leave this on for too long and play the song, the FL Studio is going to crash, and it's so annoying. I don't know why that happens, but I used this Rhapsody. I don't know why that sound. Oh, it sounds like this. And I put another one for those two notes for this. And I put another trumpet, which is from Xenology, Trumpet Fall. Not this one. This one. These are... I put some OTT, which is a compressor. I still don't know. The thing about... I'm still learning, of course, about everything and mixing and mastering and things like this. And I could have done a better mix, of course, at least for the trumpets, but I only put these. This is for for the one from Rhapsody, and this is from Xenology. And this is for both of them, the stereo shaper, to sound more on the sides than in the mid. Because basically in the mid you just want the bass, kick, snare, and the voice. And the voice should be on top of everything. I have another piano here for the kind of like the bass. This I sound like. And with the drums. I put some risers, crashes, like every song needs to have to build tension. Most of them are just simple and they repeat a lot. I also put this one at the beginning for the drums, which isn't really that audible. It's not really make a huge difference. And this is another part which I did. I still kind of did the drum from the original song because again I didn't really know what to do. I think the hi-hats are different though. Yeah, and I put some forks and shakers. And then it repeats. Also, for this part, this part was really hard to do when it comes to the instruments because I didn't manage to find anywhere the notes for this part, and I kind of used the notes that were for the vocals. So this part is different. This part is kind of more different than the original. It's a remix, so it should be. Because these are the notes from the vocals. I like the bass here. I don't know. I don't remember if I changed the bass or not in here. And here I put the chord from. I looked up the chords and put the chords here. So this is again different. Yeah, and this part from the beginning, I really like this part from the beginning, honestly. The same piano bass, and I used these from Flex as well. Violin staccato. And kick thump, more like from Kashmir. I use a lot of samples from Kashmir, I just found them. I don't know, I have them for a long time, from a long time ago, because of different projects that I found from the internet and things like this. And the snap. I really like this part. It really sounds kind of, evil. How it basically should sound like, because Vox is basically the villain. And it's the same thing as in the end. Basically, I know in the original song in the end there's another piano thing that is like a melody. I didn't put that here. It's basically the same thing as in the beginning, but without the thumbs. And in the end, I like this effect that I did in the end. Kind of scary. And the vocals, I really like. Honestly, the thing is, my friend came with the idea to make this remix. I wanted to do a remix of this song for a long time ago, but I was scared because I thought that the instrumental is a bit hard to do, because most of the songs from Has Been Hotel are kind of like jazzy, electro swing, things like this, and it's kind of hard, at least for the drums, because I did a remix to Love in a Bottle on the other channel, and it took me a while to do that because of the instruments and the drums, and I didn't want to re-experience that, and that's why I didn't really wanted to do it, but it turned out better than I expected, honestly. I really like the vocals, how they came out.
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stay.
But this is without any
gone.
effects.
Say hello to a new status quo.
And this is with the effects. I put a lot of effects.
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that.
And this is really impressive, that
Top of the hour, discussing a certain has-been who has been spotted cavorting around town after 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on tonight's program. So, the radio demon is back in town. Where is he hanging around? What is
And honestly, I'm really impressed by my friend because, first of all, our first language is not English, and I didn't really know that he was capable of doing. I know he's really good at speaking English and has an accent. I didn't really expect him to do this part so well because it really was on BPM with the song. I didn't really cut anything here. It was kind of good, honestly. That's really impressive.
Top of the hour, discussing a certain has-been who has been spotted cavorting around town after 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on tonight's program.
And I kept the female vocals and this one with cameras rolling from the original.
Camera speeds rolling at 3, 2.
Welcome to the show.
And it really sounds great with both.
Around town after 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on
At least this part sounds really good.
into sound house, but the demon is a coward.
This is the full song.
Top of the hour, discussing a certain has-been who has been spotted cavorting around town after 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on tonight's program.
And I'm even more impressed by how he did Alistair's voice. I didn't even know that he could do it that good, honestly. And of course, the effects help because Alistair's voice wouldn't be Alistair's voice without the radio and distortion effect. So that's why.
Salutations! Good to be back.
I mean, I don't really even know how that sounds without it.
Salutations! Good to be back.
Okay, that sounds really weird now. Now it sounds really weird with.
Instead of a cloud. Is Vox as strong as hip-hop or is it based on support? He'll be power.
But at least this part, I don't know. For me, it sounds like 90% is literally him.
Is Vox as strong as hip-hop or is it based on his support? He'll be held to a podcast since we joined.
It's really cool.
Held to a podcast since we joined.
Validated voice.
And I really like this. In the original song, there's that glitch effect at one point when Vox glitches. I really like how I did this effect. It took me a bit to do it with this. I don't know. I have this plugin for a really long time, and I haven't used it once. This was the first time I've used this plugin. I know it's free. I don't know if it's free. Yeah, I think it's still free, but when I got it, it was free. But I think it's still free. Maybe, I don't know.
You old time. I'll show you suffering.
Uh-oh, the TV is buffering.
On the
And this
I'm afraid
kind of
you
tape
lost
stop.
your signal.
This was another. This is another plugin, tape stop, free. It's from the same guys. Yeah, the blue. And I also like this effect with the laugh that I did. I put a lot of reverb and put the pitch down to go down.
Oh, this will be fun.
Kind of cool. Now the this is, I think this is one of the cringest parts because I wanted to be the first song that I actually have a line myself, because I never included myself in a song. And since I included the beginning where Valentino and Vox were talking, I thought, why not make Valentino's voice, because I wanted to have something in my song that belongs to me, my voice. At first I wanted to do this one as well with camera speed, but I didn't really like how that sounded, so I scrapped that. I recorded these 4 lines a bunch of times.
That father is back.
Yeah, I thought he was going for good too.
It's been
And
7
I still think it sounds weird, maybe because I'm not used to hear my voice in a song, or I'm not used to hear my voice anywhere. I don't know. This sounds, for me, it sounds really weird. I like this short pause before the singing starts.
Thanks now. Welcome home.
So yeah, this is everything that is based on the composition and master. I do the same master for every single song. It doesn't matter. This FEV filter with mixed bass, clarity ST, EQ 30 hertz there. Then I'm taking them in the order I put them. So these two, then this emphasizer is the default plugin that is put on a new project, and usually it's at 50, but I heard that it's not really that good if it's at 50, so you either delete it or just put it at 100. and I use this to make the song louder a bit. Then Fruity Limiter and the saturation a bit down, ceiling all the way up, and a bit of the threshold and ratio down, and Maximus for a bit low, high, mids, boost, and I always put the threshold on 1% and ceiling minus 0.6 because I heard that it's good for when you export. I don't know if that's I don't know if there's a difference, but I'm doing this. Maybe it helps. And also I have this plugin called Producer that can help with the finding of samples. It's I think €8 or €9 per month, but it's super useful. One thing that I don't like about this is that it doesn't give you a single sample, a single sound. For example, if I search a hi-hat, it doesn't give me just a single hi-hat sound, it gives you a loop. So this is a thing that I don't really like. What if I want to find a simple sound hat? Just gives you a loop, but it's cool that it always gives you the loops for the key and the BPM that your song is in. And usually when I don't use this co-producer, I use sites called Sample Focus to find other samples. You have 3 credits per day, but I have like 3 accounts, so I don't really use that the site that often, so not really that big of a deal. So basically this is it. So these are the mixing for the I didn't name this one, I don't know what this is. Okay, it's a piano. Okay, this is the bass, kickstart, and usually I don't really have a kick in this song, but usually I sidechain the kick to the bass so that it doesn't get muddy and things like. I don't really know how to explain theory and music and things like this because I don't really know myself. I'm just trying to figure it out and make what sound. I usually go by ear. Maybe in the future I'll learn theory and chords because I really want to do this. It would be a lot easier. So yeah, this is basically the song, and maybe I'll do more Has-Been Hotel songs in the future with my friend, especially with songs that include Vox and Alistair. I know someone said that something about Scottish Vox. We're not Scottish. I know that he said that people tends to tell him that he has a Scottish accent when he talks in English. We are, we are not from Scotland. It was kind of fun to read that message, that comment. And kind of like a sneak peek for the end, I'm trying to make a Velvet song because yesterday I heard a song on YouTube. Unfortunately, it was with AI, but it still sounded kind of cool and was about Velvet, and it was kind of like an EDM/trap style, and I feel like that fits Velvet's theme the most because I don't know why I feel like every character in this series has like a different genre of song that represents him. I feel like for Velvet it's kind of like a trap, more dark style, and I really like these kind of genres that are more dark because usually I do things like this EDM stuff, and I said why not, and I'm trying to figure out what to do and find someone that can do the vocals and some lyrics. And something relatively simple, it's not really that much of a complicated thing. So yeah, this is the video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do, like and subscribe, and I'll see you with the next remixes that are going to be posted. I don't know when, so yeah.